Mossberg 590 Shockwave. Chamber's clear, magazine tube clear. This firearm is clear. Purchased this a few weeks ago. Took it to the range a few times and absolutely love this firearm. I was really hoping to get this in FDE. Unfortunately, they were all out of stock. All they had was black and this Patriot green. I didn't want to wait for shipping. And I wanted to take this out right away, so I went ahead and went with the Patriot green. Not my favorite color. It's growing on me a little bit, but it's not the end of the world. I do have some pretty cool plans for this bad boy. One of the first things I did, as you can see by my hands, is I submitted my Form 1, just sent off my fingerprint cards to the ATF this morning to SBS this bad boy. Nothing wrong with how it is now. It's a great option for a shorter barrel right now, and I was also on the fence about putting on the pistol brace. But I wanted a true SBS. I really did. I know there's some pros and cons to that. I'm not going to get into it right now, but I've always wanted an SBS, and I wanted a short barrel shotgun. So I went ahead and filled that paperwork out and sent it off this morning. As of right now, I'm hearing there's about a 60-day turnaround. I did a Form 1 suppressor 2 months ago, and I got that back in a little over 3 weeks. So I'm hoping to get the same turnaround with this, but it's the ATF. You just never know. So with that being said, there are a few things that I want to change on this before I get the approval letter. I did not purchase the stock yet. I'm waiting till I get that approval back in the mail. You just never know. Anything could happen, and I just don't want to have it sitting around. So I will include in the description a parts list of what I purchased already for this firearm. If I call it a shotgun, I apologize. Technically, it is a firearm, classified as a firearm. A few things I purchased for this firearm would be the Magpul Forend from GG&G. And the reason I went with GG&G is because this magazine tube is a little bit fatter than the average Mossberg shotgun. And if you get the Magpul Forend, you'll have to do some work and make it fit. I didn't want to go through that hassle. I just went with GG&G, who they machine it to fit. It's just a drop in. There's no issues. There's no problems. I paid let's see, $60 as of today for that. That's on its way. With that Forend, obviously, this is going to be a primary home defense weapon, and you need a light. So with paying the $200 tax stamp, I gotta save some money somewhere. So I pulled this off another firearm I have, TLR1. It's a great light. I've had it for years, no issues. I'll go ahead and use that. And of course, the Magpul Forend has the M-LOK system, so I'll put the M-LOK rail on that, and that cost me about $9. Another purchase I made was the Picatinny Rail. I got this off Amazon, and that cost me $9. I do plan on putting a reflex sight on this. I just don't know which one yet, which one's going to be durable enough to hold up to a 12 gauge. But I will do some research, and I will let you know what I choose. I do have a very cheap, again, pulled this off another firearm I have, another shotgun actually, is the ATI single point Sling. Very cheap. I think this costs like 15 bucks. Nothing impressive, but again, I can't go out and just buy everything I want for this right away because of that $200 tax stamp. Another thing I ordered was, if you can see, the safety switch is one of the things I love about Mossberg, and I went over Mossberg over Remington, was this location of the safety. I just love it up there. It's just so convenient, easier to get to. But it's plastic. Nothing wrong with it. It works. It functions. It's fine. It just bugged me. So I went out and ordered a, let's see, from, looks like NDZ. It's enhanced safety. And I bought their little package. So it comes with the safety and all the hardware you need to replace that, as well as the mag tube follower there. I got one of there. It's a little bit brighter. You can see when it's empty and there's nothing in there, it just pops a little bit. The total for those two were, as of today, $32. And again, I'll leave the links to the website of everything I got for this firearm. What else did I do? Like I said, the Magpul stock, I'm going to wait and hold off on that until I get my approval. And then also the shotgun card. The capacity is 6 rounds, so 5+1, I believe. However, I did go ahead and order the adapter to accept the mini shells. That was 18 bucks. Before I commit to using that in this home defense firearm, I am gonna, extensively shoot this with that adapter just to make sure there's no issues. From what I've read and what I've watched, it's rare to have any kind of issue when you have that adapter in there. From OPSol, I believe is how you say it. So with that, it brings the capacity up to 8+1. So if that functions, everything functions well, I'll go ahead and switch over to that. A little bit lighter recoil, a little bit more pleasurable to shoot. And I think that was it. I think that's my plan as of right now. This is the plan for this guy. I will continue to update y'all if I do get any of those parts in. I'll go ahead and make just a build on this. I don't know if YouTube will allow me to show that. I hope they do. If not, I'll just leave the parts list in the description. My next video, I do want to talk about, is this a viable option for a home defense firearm? And the reason I want to do that, what sparked that for me was, when I purchased this firearm, a guy next to me was also purchasing the same one. He was doing it in black. And it was a first-time gun owner, and he said he needed something for home protection. So I kind of want to discuss that. I have a law enforcement background, and I want to talk about, is the Shockwave a viable option for home defense? So in my next video, I'll discuss some of the pros and cons to that. If there's anything else you all want to see when it comes to the Shockwave, just let me know. I look forward to sharing any updates I get, and hopefully I get that stamp approval under a month. Alright guys, I'll see you on the next one.